next segment. And I want to talk about how Christian men are still men. And so I'm going to bring up my slideshow that I had when I was talking about my Christian dating tips. And I'm just going to put it on the screen because I just want to have, oops. I want to have it available for you so you guys can see. So I want to talk about how Christian men are still men. And what do I mean by that? Um, Thankfully, one of my lovely subscribers mentioned to me that she was like, because I had mentioned in my other video that one of the obstacles to getting married for a lot of women is career. So a lot of women will be working endless hours out of the day and just not making time for finding a spouse or engaging in community, going to church, building community so that they can be around people and have put themselves in a position to be found. And she goes, that's not really my biggest obstacle. My biggest obstacle is actually, I think, my weight. And so I was like, that is actually something that I wanted to talk about in my last slide, in my last presentation on this, which is Christian men are still men. What does this mean? We like to think about Christian men as these men who will look past our physical body and just into our heart and know, is she a woman of God? They're still men. Men are highly visual, and then they're still men in that they still have preferences. So what that means is if you are not taking care of yourself, you still may not find a man. And I think it was really honest and right for this woman to say, it's actually my weight that is the obstacle, I think. Because if you're a healthy man, I don't care how Christian you are, you're not going to find someone who doesn't take care of themselves attractive. You're going to want someone who also takes care of themselves, let alone if you're a healthy man emotionally, not just spiritually. I guess those two things are kind of connected. You're also going to want to be with someone who can deal with their emotions properly, who knows how to use exercise as stress relief, who knows how to value their temple. So I want to make sure that I say that you still have to take care of yourself, and people will still find you unattractive if you are in a category that is like highly overweight. I know it's not politically correct. I know it's not something that people want to hear. I know that it's hard to hear, but the truth is that just because men are Christian doesn't mean they're not looking at your physical appearance. Men are wired for health in women. They are wired to look for, okay, who is going to be able to carry my babies? Right? Unfortunately, someone who is unhealthy is not that. Now, I'm not talking about having an extra 10 or 15 pounds. I'm talking about being clinically overweight, obese, needing to lose quite a bit of weight. You're on the verge of diabetes, high blood pressure, and just filled with inflammation. So it's really important when we talk about Christian dating that you are still working on beautification. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be beautiful as a Christian woman, and there's nothing wrong with being beautiful and attracting a man with your beauty. Because I know that, people they always quote that passage, beauty is vain. It is, and human beings are vain. So so a lot of them will take that passage and mean that and think that it means that I don't need to take care of myself at all because a man who loves the Lord will just love me for my heart, which may be true, but a lot of people can't bypass their sinful nature, which says I need to look at you and find you attractive, at least in some way. So do not forsake taking care of yourself in your pursuit of, trying to work on yourself for marriage. Part of being a wife is going to be taking care of yourself. Part of being a present mother is going to be taking care of yourself. So someone who's able to do that is actually attractive, not necessarily because they look good. While that's part of it, they still, it's because when you're looking at someone who takes care of themselves, you're thinking, yeah, this person understands the value of their health as it relates to family, as it relates to children. So we have to be careful not to think that, okay, well, it's Christian dating. These men are going to be fine with me just, looking a hot mess. They're not. You still need to fix yourself up. You still need to figure out how to work with what you have. You still need to figure out, okay, you know, what kind of clothing do I need to wear? Do I need to dress more feminine? Do I need to learn how to do a little bit of makeup? Like, how do I enhance my beauty, not cover it up? Things like that. Um, and I think sometimes that goes, we in an effort not to hurt people's feelings, we don't talk about that. So I want to thank the commenter who brought that up, because it is important that you take care of yourself if you're trying to get married and you're looking for a spouse and you're in the dating market. You still have to attract someone. You're not just going to walk out on the street looking like a bum and think that someone's going to want to have children with you and to take care of you and to marry you. Um, the other thing that I'll say about that is that, my mom used to say this, that when you don't take care of yourself, people know that they don't have to take care of you. So if you don't take care of yourself, you're actually seen as easy. You want to talk about it? You're seen as easy when you don't take care of yourself. Not easy in the bed, easy as in, I don't have to work very hard to be with you because you don't require anything of me. And guess what kind of men don't want anything to be required of them? Unhealthy men. So people are like, I don't want to look high maintenance. I understand it. I'm not telling you to walk around with designer bags, designer shoes, designer tops, designer jeans. I'm saying look like you care about yourself. It was a compliment to me when a man was like, "Oh no, I can't afford you." Did I walk around with designer bags? No. I just looked like I valued myself and I took care of myself. And I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to talk about it. I simply took care of myself. I didn't say, I like a man who buys me flowers. No, I bought myself flowers every week. I still do. I'll show you guys these are my Alstroemeria. Okay. Oh no, I can't do that. I'm going to a stretching class. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's my massage day today. I can go after though. What is that signal? I take care of myself. So you're not going to have me running around like a hot mess with my hair falling out and skin issues and obese because you don't think you have to give me time to take care of myself. Oh no, nope. I have my women's Bible study this evening because I used to do my prayer and stuff, my prayer meetings. I can't go today, but I'll go next. I can go tomorrow. That's how you show people that you value yourself. You don't say, I need this, I need that. No, no, no. This is how I live my life. And that's why I said you need to have hobbies, you need to have a life in my other slides, because people are watching how you take care of yourself and that's how they know how to treat you. It's not, I'm worth it. No, I don't even think those words came out of my mouth. They used to, but I've never said I'm worth it. I simply take care of myself. I simply don't let myself get sloppy. I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't let myself start to spread out and look. I didn't let myself look a hot mess. I didn't let myself go unkempt, because that signal to people, oh, this one values herself. She takes care of herself. So I can't really treat her crazy. And if I marry this one, I don't get to tell her to run amok, run around and run herself ragged. And I get to say, oh yes, you're my servant, when you're supposed to be serving one another. That one I can't do that to. Let me go find somebody who looks low maintenance so that I could treat her any kind of way. Because I'm telling you, that's what they think. I literally did not believe my mom when she said that. And then I started to date and I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember one time I was this is not a date, but I was in so we used to have Fry's Electronics in California. Fry's Electronics was like this massive, it was shaped like the pyramids. It was this massive electronic warehouse. It was anything and everything you could ever imagine for computers. And it was a day off from teaching, and I didn't know it was gonna rain. So I went to Fry's in like my some UGG slippers. I might have even been in college. So I came to Fry's in some UGG slippers, some sweat shorts, a mismatched jacket hoodie, and I think my hair probably looked no makeup on, nothing. I looked a mess. And I went up to the counter because I needed to get some memory in my computer. And I asked him, "Hey, which one do I need to buy?" And some guy comes in a suit. Okay. And he asked me if I wanted to go to lunch. And I was like, "No, thank you." And it dawned on me that I look like I might be someone who wants to go to lunch, if you catch my drift. I look a hot mess. Okay. I didn't even look like an athlete. I was an athlete, but I didn't look like an athlete. I looked low key homeless, low key lady of the streets, lady of the night. Okay. And this man was like, "Oh, would you like to go to lunch?" No. Why? Because he's like, "Oh, that one's easy. I can just offer her some money." And yep, y'all better be careful. So, yes, you still need to take care of yourself. Do not be a Christian pick me. I'm sorry. Do not be a Christian pick me. What do I mean by that? Do not say, "I'm low." This is what the girls do. "I'm low maintenance. I don't require anything. I'll do anything you say." I always, no, because you will, Christian men are still men, which means they will still pick the low hanging fruit if it means that their life is going to be easier. And again, I'll say it again, on the flip side, that doesn't mean you're saying, I require this much money and I require, no, no, no. Take care of yourself. Don't be so eager to have a man that you will accept anything. Don't be so eager that you'll accept anything. And don't be so eager that you will allow yourself to, on a day where you're looking a mess, anything that comes along, sure. No, no. That is pick me behavior where it's like, okay, I what do I think a man wants? Okay, he wants someone who doesn't require much. He wants someone who's low maintenance. He wants someone who he doesn't have to take care of. Okay, I'll be that for you. What does that look like? You're overweight. You don't take care of yourself. You run around, you run yourself into the ground. You're at his beck and call all the time. You don't value yourself. And somebody's going to say, "But you're supposed to." Oh, honey, yes. You serve your husband. Yes. And your husband serves you, and it's a two-way street. But a lot of these women are in these marriages, and I'm telling you right now, I've seen a lot because I've been in the church for a long time. They're in these marriages where they are running themselves into the ground, and these men don't care. They don't care because these women have basically said, "I don't value myself." So yes, I will have 10 of your children. I will have autoimmune diseases up the wazoo. I will barely be getting any sleep. Meanwhile, you're hanging out with the boys, you're taking care of yourself, but I can't. You won't take the kids and say, "Hey, why don't you go have a spa day and go relax?" That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about because and then these women, you know, they're in their 50s and 60s and they don't know what to do with themselves. And the children never see a woman who can balance things out and knows how to take care of herself. So what do? We repeat the cycle. We repeat the cycle of I give 1,000% of myself to everybody else. I get an autoimmune disease. I get fibroids. I get cancer. I get this. I get diabetes. I get high blood pressure. I get this. And then my children see me do it and they do it again. And I think it's because we as Christian women are never taught how to balance A lot of things in Christianity are just black and white. They're straight up black and white. It's all one or the other. It's like either you are all in for your husband or you're a Jezebel. Well, you can actually be all in for your husband and take care of yourself. No one has ever taught you how to do that. And if your husband is also on the same page, he will appreciate that and encourage it, because that means that you get to come back to him restored and refreshed and ready to rumble. That's all I got to say. You guys are in here watching and not commenting. Y'all messing up my view numbers over here. Okay. Anyway, you guys, I gotta go. I gotta eat lunch and I want to get a massage today too. Oh, I need one so badly. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was a massive live. I'm gonna chop this last section and make it a separate section on Christian pick-me's and Christian men are still men. Because I want to make sure that's a separate video. But anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you can disagree. You just have to do so respectfully. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.